Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint Artist. We're gonna do our eyeshadow. I did an eyeshadow look yesterday and I really loved it. And it's these beautiful colors here. I've already prepped my lid except for my powder. I'm gonna put Cupcake on as my base. And then I'm gonna come in with Leo. It's such a pretty orange tone that everyone is scared to use and it's so pretty on everybody. I'm gonna go in with Lullaby. I'm gonna go right here with, oh, what are you? Pomegranate. Oh, I love pomegranate. It's really good. I use it all the time. I never look at the name, but I use the color all the time. And then I'm going to go in with Drift. And it's going to be this really beautiful color. I promise. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush. I'm going to clean it on my tile. And I'm going to go into Cupcake. And I am going to set my lid. Just like that. Just going from lash to brow. I focus the powder first on my lid because that's where I get most of my creasing from movement of my eye. But I use my brightening highlight to set my eye. I don't use an eyeshadow primer. I just use my creams and it works like a charm, but setting it with a powder first is key. And so I'm just gonna get in that area there and bring it all up like that. All right, the first color I wanna go into is Leo. This is gonna be one of my transition colors. And I like this, it's gonna make almost like a sunset on it. And so I'm going to focus it up here and I'm going to open my eyes and I'm going to rest them. So all of this touches my lashes, which causes some hooding. And so I'm going to bring it way up here on my brow bone above that crease and above that rest, that part of the lid right there that rests. I'm keeping it all up there. And then once it's on, I can just blend windshield wipering it back and forth. I don't go quite all the way up to the brow, but I do go close to it. There's a good amount of real estate up there and these colors are so pretty. I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to do the same thing over here and I'm just keeping that way up here. You'll get to know your lids and where things sit, which is also really helpful, but finding the placement that you like and just changing out the colors, that's going to make doing eyeshadow a million times easier. It's just knowing the placement of things that you like, knowing where you want your transition colors, and just trying different colors in place of things. All right, so I've got that Leo on, and do you see how pretty that is? It isn't orange and scary. Everybody thinks that when you recommend a more wild color, a more off the radar color like an orange, that they want you to turn your whole eyelid orange, like, you know, like those blues, and you end up looking like, what's that chick from Drew Carey? We're not wanting to do that. All right, I'm gonna clean this off, and I'm gonna go into Lullaby. It's this beautiful purpley mauve. I like it. I've hit 10. I'm putting just a little on, and I am going to put this right at the base of that Leo, and it's going to go in with it, and it's just part of that transition color. I like having depth and dimension on my eyeshadows. People look you in the eye. Make it worth it. Make it worth their while. Make it worth their while. So I'm just taking that, and I like to focus my Lullaby color I'm using way out here, and then I just push it in and windshield wiper it. But I really like focusing it out here past the outer corner of the eye. And do you see how that just blends so nice? What makes these blend together easily is that Cupcake that I put on first as the base. All right, same thing over here. I'm just coming to that base of that Leo, pushing onto that brow bone, focusing most of it out here, and then working it in, windshield wipering it, and it just blends with it really nicely. These all work together, but having that powder base, that'll help with making something like this blend so well. Just adding a little more Leo, building it up where I want, and then back and forth, just like that. Really pretty. I'm gonna clean this off. I'm gonna go into Drift. I'm gonna put some on, and I'm gonna touch this right here under the brow at the top of that Leo. And I'm going to push some right here and just wipe it down. And you see, it's just pretty. I need to take a little bit of Leo to clean up right here. There we go. Easy cleanup. Okay, I'm going to go into the small end, cleaning it off, and I'm going to go into Pomegranate, and I'm going to push some on. Not a lot. I'm not pushing and going crazy. I'm going to put it right here on the outer part of my lid. And I'm going to build this. I like building it instead of putting way too much on first and trying to rein it back. It's easier to add than to take away. Okay, and then I'm going to just bring it over in my crease, and I'm going to push what's left on the brush, oops, right here on this inner lid. Not, well, maybe more. Just a bit. I don't want it crazy. I just want a little bit. I want to leave this middle part open. But I'm bringing it over into that crease. Again, just adding multiple dimensions of this color. I'm going to put a little bit on, and I'm going to bring it way down here, just like that. And I'm going to push this up, and there we go. I'm going to take my brush, and I'm just going to give everything a little cleanup, just like that. Easy peasy. I mean, that already is looking pretty nice. So I'm just pushing a little bit on, keeping it on that outer part of the lid, pulling out past the outer corner of the eye, up, 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 out, 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 over and in, over and out. But you see how it just adds a little bit of color, not too crazy in that crease. I like my shadows layered, getting that lower part of the eye. I don't know, I like having a little bit of structure on the bottom part of my eye. So I always put eyeshadow on my lash line. I feel like it kind of opens it up a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna put a little on the end here, and I'm just gonna tap that on the outside and swirl. Easy. Tap it and swirl. I can only close this eye. I can't over here. And then I'm just gonna get some Leo and a very light amount. You really don't even see it on there. And I'm just gonna sweep, 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 sweep over everything on the top. Sweep, 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 sweep. Cleaning it up. Okay, I'm gonna use my finger. I'm gonna go into Drift, putting some on. I'm gonna pop it right here. You like my little visitor? I love it. All right, popping some on right there. We're gonna take that fluffy end, clean it off, and we're just gonna dust it and blend it. Dust it and blend it, just like that. Okay, let's grab some eyeliner. I just used Maybelline Tattoo Studio. It's not bad. It does transfer if you're not into the whole, I'm not into my eyeliner transferring, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to go out here, and I'm going to push this over on my lash line. I don't bring it all the way in because of the transferring. I just like to push this into my lashes. Same thing over here, up and over. It tickles a bit, especially when you first start doing it. Just like that. And we're gonna get the lower lash line. Boop. Boop. Okay, let's get that eye shader brush. It's my favorite. This one, it's not a Seint brush. I love this brush. My girlfriend introduced it to me at a wedding I was doing. Let me know if you need event makeup. And I loved it. So I'm just putting a little bit of Salem on. It's a black color, and I'm just smoking out that lash line out here. Tapping just a little on. A little goes a long way with black. I don't think I need to tell anybody that, but I am. And I'm just gonna push this here, and I'm also gonna tap it right onto the tip again. And I am going to go on my upper lash line. Instead of having a super defined eyeliner, I'm just gonna make it super, super smoky. And I'm gonna pull it all the way across. It's so much easier on this side because I can close it. And then I'm just gonna pull it up right here. It's pretty, pulling it up. And it blends right in to that pomegranate color. Okay, same thing over here. Put it on the top, tapping off the excess, and I'm just getting that lash line. Accept the fact that both eyes are not going to be the same. With eyeliners, with eyebrows, just accept it. The sooner you can do that, the better. Okay, adding, building, and I'm pulling it up out here. Just gives the eye a little bit of a pull upward when you do that. Need more to get it to sort of match. I'm just tapping this along that lash line. I do want to take my line brush, not my line brush, my multitasker brush on the little end, and I'm going to spray it to make it wet because I want to get that inner lash line. There we go. Tapping on a little bit to the tip, flick it, and I am just going to draw a little bit on the edge. Like that. And it just makes the most beautiful, subtle difference that will give the illusion that your eyeliner and your eyelashes go all the way across. That's it. All right, mascara. I have lost my eyelash curler. No, I haven't. My kids took it. Got it. Okay. Love kids. Okay, so we're going to wiggle at the root and pull. Wiggle and pull. Wiggle and pull. Boop, boop, boop. Just like that. Pump it up. We're going to curl these. My trick with curling that I have decided I like, first off cleaning up, okay, is I'm going to take, after I put my mascara on, which one makes a huge difference, I'm going to curl while it's still pretty tacky and goopy. Curl. We're going to curl. I don't do the whole lift the curlers. Have you seen people that do that like, oh God, no thank you. And then I'm going to move it off, and then I'm going to come to the edges and curl the tips. Not a lot. And so there will be separation of your mascara when you do that, and that's okay because it's still tacky enough that you can go in on that second coat. And it just cleans it all up. But I like doing that second curl towards the tip so that it's not, that's my technical term. Yeah. All right, second coat, popped it on. And then I'm going to come in over here and I'm going to put it on. I was using glue on lashes, which I'm giving them a break until tomorrow. And they pulled them down, because when you glue them on from underneath like I was doing, it just kind of weighs them down a little bit. So now they're growing straight out and I need to retrain them. Get that second coat down here, and then I'm going to curl. Curling. Ta-da. And we're going to come out and get the tips. I don't curl them very long. I mean, I really just squish them, hold for a few seconds, and then go. All right. Get that second coat on. And I like to hit the tips of the lashes just to build it up. Just like that. And that's my very pretty eyeshadow tutorial. That is it. Really nice, really pretty. This could be great for every day because I wear it for every day, but I used this yesterday and I really, really love this look. This could be great for a date night. You could even carry a little brush with you. And my favorite color to do with, I gotta find my eyeshadows. My favorite color that I keep in my purse, which I don't have on me right now. My favorite color that I always keep with me is Kin. It's this color right here. Now this is really pretty for if you want to ramp things up. You can take just the little end and just deepen your outer corner with this color. Everybody's scared of it. It looks purple. It goes on really moody, deep. It's very romantic. It's very pretty. Let's put it on. Why not? I mean, if you guys have hung out this long, might as well hang on just a little bit longer. So I put just a little on, and I'm just going to pop this on the outer part of my eye. And you can build the crap out of it. But you see how it just adds that little bit of depth? And that's it. That's all you need to go from day to night. You can put some way down here and deepen the outer part right here. But that's it. You see how it just, you could even do it with the fluffy end and go big. Go big or go home, I guess. And so we can just deepen that outer corner. And that's the difference. That's how you can just ramp things up before you go out for the night. I always have Kin in my purse, just in case somebody calls me like, let's go out. Like nobody does, but I'm ready. And now I need to make both sides match. So that's it. Have a great day.